And we're back for match week 23. So many goals this weekend. Me and Sean are going to go quick fire in these. 45 total. And first up is Everton versus Tottenham. Richarlison with a first-time strike, left-footed, all on his own in the box. Tarkowski and Gay just miscommunicating. But for me, Tarkowski is the one that has to press Udogie. He doesn't. What's he doing?
What's he done?
Not his job.
So the second one's a bit weird for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a foul on Vicario, but because he doesn't do enough drama to it, I'm going to give it to him.
You're going to give Vicario?
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone else at fault other than the keeper for not making the ref believe that he was fouled.
I mean, Bentancur was. But we move forward. Third goal, Richarlison, screamer. No fault for me. Sean, what are you saying?
Screamer?
Hits it clean outside the box. No one in the way. No one can stop it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'd blame Pickford for being too short.
No one's blaming Pickford.
And the equaliser for Everton, Romero, a Rolls Royce once before.
Yeah.
Now a Fiat Panda.
Yeah, it was nearly an own goal. I would have said this is an own goal.
He's got to get more on it.
He's got to get more or less.
He's got to get more on it. Spursing it again.
Newcastle Luton. Quick fire faults here with 8 going in. First goal, first culprit. For me, Lokonga. Simply just can't keep up with Longstaff. Longstaff buries it.
The second one, Luton's first. I'm putting it up to Bruno Guimaraes. He just stopped following Osho after the original ball came in, and then Osho scored.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. That's not a problem. Osho's the one at fault for the next goal. He's not being able to keep up with Gordon on this one. Gordon just absolutely beats him for pace and then twists him up in the box. I know Gordon didn't get the goal. It's unlucky for the keeper to parry it out and then it just get tapped in. But Gordon is the fastest player in the league, and Osho should have been prepped for that. Great stop, but Longstaff, easy tap in for him.
Talking about the keeper parrying it out, Dubravka for me next.
Really?
If he holds
Could have been anyone.
He's got to hold on to it. It's in his, here. When you're
Basket.
a keeper on the floor,
Get in the basket.
Catch it, but it just bounced off his chest.
Yeah, this could have been anyone. All right, for me, this next one, easy at 48 hours. Sean, if you get the pen,
you're at fault.
You are at fault. But Dan Burn, come on, man. Don't drag Ogbene to the floor inside the box. Do it outside the box.
It was very close to outside.
Yeah, it was both.
So Luton's fourth goal, Sven Botman. He's got to go to Adebayo faster.
100%.
He just sticks on the ball. He's got to spread.
Completely agree. Newcastle coming back, 4-3, Kieran Trippier at the back stick. For some bizarre reason, Carlton Morris has been drafted as the left back to try and mark him. He's not equipped, big man, to look after the little man because he just buries a cheeky volley shot. Carlton Morris, what are you doing?
What have you done?
You're not a defender, you're a number 9.
He just wanted to be on the list.
Who's the last one for you then, Sean? 4-4, bringing the Magpies back, getting them a point.
It's a beautiful goal from Harvey Barnes.
It is.
But Barkley, mate,
yeah.
What are you doing?
What have you done?
Just clear it.
He's played so well.
He's been so good this season.
He's scored.
He's ruined the whole season. 2 valuable points lost.
So Burnley versus Fulham. Straight into it. Paulinho, headed goal, off a corner. Again, this has been corner week. But Odobert, what are you doing? Don't just stop marking him. You got to follow him in. He just pushes him, as you'll see somewhere. He'll just push him into position and then he gets his head on it. He basically assisted him.
Now, potentially the biggest howler of the week.
I'm really annoyed I didn't get him.
And Trafford, mate. Just stay in your goal.
Pick one. Come forward, go back. He's in no man's land.
He thinks he's 6'8".
It's the worst place to be for
him. He thinks he's some sort of monster, but he just gets lobbed. It was an awful lob as well.
Thinks he's Pope with no hope.
I'd have saved that.
And from one goalkeeper to the next, Leno, if you're going to come out, you've got to catch the ball, punch the ball, literally anything. Just don't pull your arm out of the way. You'll see here, he comes out, maybe he thinks he can't reach, maybe the camera angles are misleading me a little bit, but his coach is going to be fuming. Fofana, open goal for an easy header.
And Burnley equalised in this game, and Tete, more like Tete, couldn't clear the ball.
Yeah, couldn't get it away, just air swing.
In that situation, you have to be a big-time player to actually make the clearance. And Tete, man, you're just not that guy, pal.
He's let it down.
You're just not that guy.
Now, Brighton Palace. Palace looked like they were on the up and up, Sean, but they got plapped. Brighton aren't an informed team as well, and they got destroyed. First up, Dunk with a free header from a corner. Again, corner week. He was supposed to be getting marked by Anderson, who was in front of him, and got climbed on. Dunk's already a big guy, but Anderson got used as a ladder. Sean, what's he doing?
There's a bit of a push.
There's a little bit of a push.
A little bit of a push. If Anderson wanted to...
Don't get pushed, get in the gym.
It could have gone down.
Get in the gym.
No, there's difference. There's difference. Pushing the back.
Would Dunk push you?
Could Dunk push me? No, I just turn around and shoulder press.
There you go.
Brighton second, and Mitchell. He doesn't even have a clue that Hinchelwood is there.
He got double teamed.
He's got no idea that there's a football player behind him.
Yep, you're not wrong. He did get climbed on. Another header. He climbed on his own player that was climbing on Mitchell.
He got blindsided. 2 up.
Saliba, what are you doing? Justin wouldn't be. Got robbed in midfield. Anderson's lucky he didn't get a second one here with that stupid little slide he does. A little challenge afterwards. But Saliba, this is for you, man. Can't do that.
I gave this one.
Did you?
Yeah.
You love Anderson.
No, he bit on the challenge though.
I know, but Belieber gave it away midfield.
Yeah, but he got munched.
Can't believe his name's Belieber. What a name.
Belieber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And to make it 3-1, he's at it again. It seems that Dunk has an affliction with being in perfect position. And then when the ball's played in, he just runs away.
Yep.
He just doesn't want to be involved.
He was on the goal line almost again, and then tries to dive back out.
The ball comes in, and Mateta's in front of him, and somehow scores a header from the edge of the box. Header week.
All heads, no tails. And 4-1, closing the game off. João Pedro, this boy.
Unnecessary
Cheeky 1-2 with Welbeck.
Unnecessary goal,
No
this
fault.
one.
Don't care. No fault. Palace, no chance. We move on. Just watch it. Now, Sean, we've been looking forward to this one. Sheffield United met Aston Villa. And Aston Villa put it to them. The Blades getting cut up 5-0. And who's up first?
It's your boy. Where's Foderingham? He's back in the list.
What are you doing?
First game back.
First game back. And it's going to be the Foddy list, isn't it?
Ahmed Hodzic tries his absolute hardest to stop this from going in.
Shin breaker on the post.
And just kicks the post. And then John McGinn has the easiest tap in. And the camera angle from behind the goal of John McGinn running onto it and Foderingham just stood there on the edge of the box. It's just like, dive in with your hands because you're the goalkeeper.
Fodringham's a part-time goalkeeper, but the problem is that his shift ends after he runs out of his 6-yard line and then he has to walk back into it. Anything outside the 6-yard box, the boy just isn't interested in.
I think he loves the vid. He just wants his name.
He just wants to be on it. He wants to run the list. He's running it. Now, second up, this is definitely Ahmed Hodzic. Nowhere near fast enough to keep up with Watkins. No awareness of where his man is. When the pass came through, this is just a one-on-one, even though he's there. This man is getting bullied by Aston.
Yet again, he's the only one doing anything.
Yep.
But he doesn't do enough.
But whatever he's doing is wrong. He's doing something, but it's wrong still.
Make it 3-0. New boy on the list. He's got 2 names. Greedy
Yep.
boy. Norrington Davies.
Yep.
Leon Bailey just keeps coming at him.
Naughty.
And he just lets him. And then Bailey does what Bailey does. Top bins.
Top bins. Ahmed Hodzic came in with a little sort of semi-jab, but we're not going to give it to him because this was Norrington Davies's boy all the way. And he just had no... He didn't even try.
He had no presence.
He just kept backing up. That's it. He just kept backing up. Can't do that. And then, number 4, Tielemans. He's known for a screamer. No fault for me. This is off the bar and in. Foderingham doesn't dive, but I'm not believing. It's just no one's saving that.
Tielemans scores a Tielemans classic before Ward-Prowse scored a Ward-Prowse classic.
Hasn't he?
Very upsetting.
We want to see some free kicks from Ward-Prowse. For me, Ward-Prowse is on this list.
He's playing CDM. Ridiculous.
Who's up last? 5-0, Sean.
Don't trust him. Even though his name's Trusty, don't trust him.
He's not trusty anymore.
If he didn't touch the ball, goal kick. Touch the ball,
100%.
kept it in for Leon Bailey.
Yep.
He then tapped it to Watkins.
Just
and
needs
then
to hold him off. Just needs to hold up, back up.
Moreno is so open at the back post. Because
That was a great volley as well.
everyone's like, oh, he's not going to touch the ball. He'll go out for a goal kick. We'll stop defending.
Hoyland then carrying on his scoring form for Manchester versus West Ham. Great goal for him. Looks to me like James Ward-Prowse just couldn't keep possession, gives it away. Sean, what's he doing?
What's he done?
He's just not fitting in very well in his position at West Ham, I don't think. They need to move him around a little bit because he's getting on this list a lot. We know how good he is. I'm not feeling it at West Ham for him.
Just put him on a bench, and when you get free kick, bring him on.
Yeah, especially he's part of the specials. Just bring him on for penalties and free kicks.
Just tell the ref, when we get free kick, he's coming on.
Who's next?
I'm getting all the classics.
You are? Come on.
Aguerd,
What are you doing?
what have you done?
Oh, mate. What has he done?
Massive deflection. This is probably his most unlucky one that he's got, but like you can't handball it into your own goal.
True. It's a hip one, isn't it? It came like off.
No,
Like
it
he was
hits
tucked
his
here.
arm.
Is it his arm?
Yeah.
I
It
didn't know
hits,
that.
he's like this, but it hits here.
Naughty boy, well, it went in at least.
It
So.
would have been a penalty anyway.
I mean, Saliba did that too. We'll get to that as well.
Arsenal don't get handballs given against.
John, what's he doing?
What's he done?
Calvin Phillips, 2 for 2, 2 weeks on the trot. What are you doing, man?
He's so good.
You receive the ball. Fair enough, it's an awful pass. But McTominay just nicks it off him so easy. Dispossessed, and McTominay not been in the best form. And Garnacho, you know the rap. You know what happened.
McTominay's in the best. Got 12 goals this season.
Embarrassing. Bournemouth versus Forest now. Sean, who's up first?
Nico Williams.
Another corner goal.
Another corner goal. And this one, probably the most embarrassing. Because Luis Sinisterra, very little man.
Mhm.
Nico Williams, not the most little
How are
man.
you giving this to Nico Williams? This is an own goal. It's down as an own goal.
Nah, I'm blaming Nico.
Fair enough. Sean, he has spoken.
Sinisterra just does a little like step to the left, step to the right. Now he's in front of him at the front post. Heads it back. This isn't own.
But what?
And then Kluivert taps it in 1 yard off the line. Love that. Stealing your teammates' goals. Beautiful. Not an own goal.
Now, Sean's favourite player for Nottingham Forest is Callum Hudson-Odoi, nicking an equaliser for Forest. Great little shimmy, good goal, but it's not no fault. This is Christie. Gives the ball straight to Callum, tries to get it through him, fails. Callum's then set up. No one's ready. Got to clear your line. We've not been looking forward to this one.
I don't mind this one.
Chelsea.
Yeah, versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're a very good team.
Who's up first?
Totti. When it looked like Chelsea might win a game.
Not for long.
He just got done by pace in the passing move and then couldn't keep up with Palmer. Palmer, it's simple for him. He's just that good.
Okay, and coming up next is the 2 count for Caicedo. Gives it away in the midfield. No real effort to get it back. And unfortunately, it deflects off Thiago Silva. Now, we normally give the deflections when they are deflected, because this doesn't go in if it doesn't deflect Silva. But Caicedo literally does a Ross Barkley and gives it away midfield. Can't excuse it. And then he doesn't track back to come get it. Caicedo, he might have assisted Palmer for the first goal. He certainly ruined it for everyone there, because I was there and I saw this live. Not happy, Sean.
You've been real nice to Thiago Silva.
I have.
Now, Wolves take the lead, and Desazi, I mean, they're making my job easier.
I know, right?
He gets nutmegged and scores an own goal.
I didn't know it was an own goal. I thought it was
That is fantastic. Like, excellent work, team.
Now, the next one is unlucky, but Fernandes gets a deflection, intercepting a pass, and plays it into Neto. And Neto and Cunha team up. Gallagher can't quite get there to match Cunha for pace, but he's already trying to track. He makes up some ground, but this going through to Neto shouldn't have happened. Not a good day for Pochettino.
I mean, my job's been a walk in the park.
Why is
Gusto, mate. The rule is, give away the pen.
You are at fault. What are you doing?
Just leave him alone.
Get the ball.
I understand he tackled you and you're upset, but you don't need to massacre him.
Doesn't matter that we were denied 3 penalty chances. It's irrelevant that the ref hated us. We're not prejudiced at all. It is fair game. Sean, another corner goal. Thiago Silva getting his head on it from Makayo Mudrik's cheeky little cross in. For me, Silva's completely unmarked. He left 8 Nori behind.
Well, I mean, we finally realised we can't get it past the first man. So why don't we just put people at the front post?
And be the first man.
It
8
worked.
Nori was supposed to be tracking Silva. Didn't manage. Just sort of watched him run away. Silva got his head on it. And nothing Jose Sarr or anyone in the Wolves back 4 could do. Second to last game is Arsenal versus Liverpool. Sean?
This is potentially the worst performance I've ever seen by any singular Premier League player.
Who's that?
Well, he doesn't actually get any of the faults, but he's involved in them.
Gets 2 of mine.
I mean, Alisson with an awful save.
Yeah.
This save is dreadful. Straight to Saka, who taps it in. But Van Dijk makes no effort to get back. And he does also give the ball away. So it's a case of, yes, Alisson, you messed up, but Van Dijk, you started the whole thing. So
that goes to Van Dijk as far as we're concerned. If there's someone else other than the goalie, unless the goalie's had a howler like Leno, then it's Van Dijk. And then the next goal, Arsenal's goal. I know Alisson didn't have the best game. What an absolute mess this goal was. Saliba with the crossfade behind him. Just the absolute crossover skills.
Kevin Durant.
Okay? Handballs it, like, and the hand of God into his own net. It's just given as an own goal. Obviously, it's an own goal. Cheeky little dink up from Luis Diaz. What is going on? Arteta will be fuming with Saliba.
No, they won. So he's probably happy. Or he's complaining at the refs.
Alisson, what the absolute fuck was that?
You can't.
He jumped over the
come
ball.
on, man.
That's what I want.
Again, for me, it's between Alisson and Van Dijk. But Van Dijk's just in the way of Alisson. And if you're going to be there, do something.
That gate is so open. If I blame Fodringham and I blame Turner, I have to blame you as well. So, Van Dijk, you need to do a little bit more because you nearly got 3 for 3 here. If Sean was calling this, it'd probably be 3 for 3 for you. But catastrophic today, you two. Been involved in all of the problems. You could probably afford the points, but don't do it again. Manchester City versus Brentford, the last game of this Premier League week. Sean, who's up first? Another 4 goals as well, by the way. Brah. Sean, who's first?
Gvardiol.
Watching.
He's absolutely blind to the Morpie run. Like,
Yeah.
he's just not paying attention. And then when he realises Morpie's got it, the speed that he starts running, it's like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, the legs just go circles.
Yeah, like he's a still frame and then he's sprinting. But Morpie, somehow, I don't know how, his legs don't work.
The second goal just before half-time is Phil Foden with the easiest goal he's probably ever scored. Very unfortunate clearance from Pinnock. And again, 2 weeks in a row, Pinnock. Come on, man, letting your side down. On this list a lot. And he gets megged. What are you doing?
That's 4 in 2 weeks. 4 in 4 days. There you go, 2-1 up. Taking the lead. Ben me. Not me. Ben me. Not you. Ben me. For some reason decides, not going to mark Foden, who's on fire. Just going to go tuck him behind Haaland and pretend I'm defending. Mongoloid. Can you say Mongoloid? Of course you can. I think it's rude against Mongolia.
Well, and just to finish off his week, because the last 7 days have not been kind to him, he gets another one here, getting drawn out of position by Haaland, allowing Phil Foden through, who's never going to miss that one-on-one. That goal is huge. Thank you for tuning in to this breakdown of Matchweek 23 Premier League goals. We've got the list coming. We've got all sorts coming. Like and subscribe. Sean,
If you like the video, like the video.
we'll see you next week.